School is a very important period for high school students as they are making the transition from adolescence into adulthood. The choices a student ends up making in high school will affect their lives going on. However, many high school students do not feel prepared about going into the workforce, as many do not feel prepared. Many feel as if they don't have skills needed to be successful. Employment provides valuable experience for youth, and it teaches responsibility, develops organizational and time management skills, and helps youth save up money for post-secondary education. Jobs are very helpful in order to learn good work habits, gain valuable work experiences, and finally become financially independent. However, the truth of the reality is that students are taught academic core subjects. However, they are not gaining all the knowledge they need to seamlessly integrate into the office environment. I asked Orchard Park High School students about their experiences.
So some things that the school has taught me for life skills, I'd say, is like how to be self-sufficient as well as learning how to be independent by learning by myself and learning how to stay organized and responsible.
Do you think that schools should teach you real life skills?
I believe that school should teach us real life skills because when we get out of school, what are we supposed to do if we don't learn the things that we have to do in the real world?
I feel like that school should teach us life skills just because we do have Google and we do have like online places to search it, but it's like a lot nicer when someone's there showing you and like helping guiding you through the lesson.
I think schools should teach you mandatory classes about life skills because once you graduate and you're going on to post-secondary or into the workforce, you're basically living your own independent life and you have to adapt all these skills by yourself when really school should be offering all that information to us so we're ready and prepared.
Do you feel that high schools equip students with skills to succeed in the workplace?
I feel that like some classes you learn like things that you're going to use in the real world, like in math you learn how to like finance and lease vehicles. But, like other than that, I don't think that we're taught very much.
I agree. I feel like there's some classes that do teach you. For example, in like a family studies class, we would learn women and we learned how to like care for a child.
The key to succeeding in the workplace is having the ability to keep personal matters in order. Students need to be able to manage their lives and function as responsible members of society. However, students are more reliant on checking their social media and not fulfilling employers' needs. High school graduates are not taught basic skills such as balancing a checkbook, budgeting, and filling out tax return. In a world where we are taught about math, science, we are not taught about how to manage our expenses, how to be good employers, and how to live a successful life. The real question is, do students lack these skills because they are not taught these skills, or are they simply missing out on opportunities? Are they dismissing the learning skills and work habits that they have been evaluated on their entire lives as being irrelevant? To hear the other perspective, we asked high school teachers the exact same questions.
I think school adequately prepares students for the real world after high school in terms of workload, responsibility, taking responsibility for your own work, but at the same time I find that it depends on the student whether they actually do get prepared for school, if they take high school seriously in terms of showing up to class on time, handing in assignments on time, and trying to succeed. So yes, school prepares you, but it's all in the hands of the student themselves whether they're prepared at the end of the day.
When you say the word school, I think of more than one thing. I think of community, I think of parents, I think of teachers, administration, and students. Working as a team to ensure that students actually do get the required skills once they leave. So the answer to that is yes. When all those pieces are working together, the schools absolutely prepare the students for real life experiences. It's when one of those pieces falls off that there becomes a challenge. So if a student is not meeting the requirements of attendance, handing in assignments on time, behaving well in school, there has to be a checkpoint. And that checkpoint may come from the school with some type of a behavior adjustment. but that has to be supported also in the home by the parent or the guardian. And when that happens, that's where we find students actually do get prepared, and they get very well prepared for any type of conflict or challenging situation in the real world. It's when students don't have all those pieces functioning simultaneously and working well to what the best long-term interest is for the student. And the long-term interest is to be an employee, be employable, have soft skills, a good member of the community, and I think we can prepare them at the school level, like I said in the beginning, when all those pieces come together.